Oh, that's a different title. Anima Ataraxia, Depths of the Holy Woman.
その女の話をしよう。
Oh.
みだらに現実を犯す、おぞましい愛の話を。
Oh, we are in a new chapter? New chapter 7? I mean, I don't know how much is actually going to change until the very end, but it's changing right away now. Suddenly, I heard strange words.
いや、そちらは大変なことになっているようだね。
Oh, is this still going to be twice talking from the other side? Maybe this is not going to be different. Let's see. They were calm words. There was no voice. It was like I was being directly spoken to, not through sound, but through text.
こちらはいよいよ大詰めだ。君がいなくては始まらない。
But there is a voice, so it's not just text, there is sound. We got through the finale and came to the end. The battle is over. All we can do now is give up.
諦める？何を言うんだ。人間は初めから諦めている。全能ではないのだから。我々は諦めながらでしか生きられない生物だ。そんなことを、まさか、今さら君が？
The words come sharply, but there's warmth in their meaning. The speaker of these words seems to relate to me. But I don't remember. Who is this?
私もゴーストの一人だ。視点の檻を眺めている。正当な舞台で最後の勝者を待っている。
The Cage of the Faithful, the Angelica cage, right? That's what it was labeled? No clue. I'm sure that I've never met this person. Not yet. Even if one day I definitely will, with no choice but to meet and fight them. But not yet.
こちらからはそちらの様子はわからない。ただ異常が見られたというだけだ。君は自分の手で、その停滞から抜け出さなくてはならない。
A deadlock. This is no deadlock. This is eternity. So long as we're here, we won't vanish. As long as we give up, we can call this a perfect world. Even if it's a far too small, closed-off world.
それは諦めではない。結論だ。
A conclusion. A decision that there's no future.
ここに一枚の絵があるとする。私はかけらだ。
Actually, you're peacemen. You're twice H peacemen. Words assemble.
パズルのかけら。絵に開いた穴。未だ埋められない空白。
The final beginning hope.
私があるうちは絵は完成しない。だから私はかけらであり続けた。完成してしまった絵はそれで終わりだからね。
He says that. Therefore, I may have given up, but I mustn't draw the conclusion. A picture that never changes, and a picture that never ends. Which one represents the concept of eternity better?
無論、人生は完成することが目的だ。どのような生命も、どのような文明も、いつかは終わる。我々はその終わりを目指している。今も、昔も。だが、今君が描くその絵は、終わりに足るアートグラフと言えるのかね。
An art graph worthy of an ending. No, it is not. The true meaning of these words are too sublime for me to understand. These words are the perspective of someone who is above humans, a messiah. There's only one aim behind it that I could gather. As it is, I won't end. Can't lose hope now. We fought too hard. I won't end. This place isn't right. This situation isn't right. This isn't the end yet, I think. I'm shocked. Ultimately, I guess that's the one thing my mind can't do. The reason why is... even if my mind were to break, my sword is still in hand.
その言葉こそ、君のすべてだ。
Suddenly, I wake up. It seems I had a fragmented dream. Hi, Gil.
今のは表側の各社、旧姓のサーバントを得たものか。最大の敵に塩を送るとは、酔狂な男よ。
Yes, it was.
気分はどうだ？おお、片目が開いた、というところか。目の曇りは取れたようだな。まだほうけてはいるが、とりあえずは立ち直ったと見える。頑丈な女よ。
I try to be.
休憩はここまでだな。その暑苦しさ、生徒会室で悲観している女どもに分けてやるがよい。
I bring my servant along and leave my room. First, let's go talk to our student council allies. We need a firm grasp on the situation at hand. I'm gonna go boost everyone's spirits, and I'll let you know if anything changes. I mean, you'll see, if it does. If it doesn't, then, well, who knows where we'll end up. But you'll see when I get there. I don't know yet. The future is yet to be decided. Okay, so Liz isn't nearly as busted as Gilgamesh, but, I mean, I'm still level 57, and she does have really good skills, so I don't know, I guess I'll just skill spam and see how that goes. Paralysis, I don't know, life drain, stun, and then, where is it? Just perfect defense? Sure. The damage is good, but is it good enough? Oh, that was a guard. Good, got the stun there. And perfect. What was the requirements for this again? I don't remember. Probably a life requirement where if I start dying. Anyway, try that paralysis again. Guard it. Let's try going for perfection against the next 3. See how this goes. Paralysis is good. Oh, paralysis already kicked in. Well, that's unfortunate. It's perfect. That's just the same as her regular attack. Guess I'll just use regular attack, or regular skill. Let me put my regen just in case. Stun against guard. And just more damage. One more damage downfield. I am, in fact, far too strong. Not as strong as, say, Gilgamesh with, you know, Gate of Babylon spam, but it's, it works. 1, 2. He guarded that. I'm glad I didn't attack, but he's so close. Oh, it's over. Doesn't even matter. Yeah, the second hit's probably gonna end it. There we go. Not even a challenge, I say at level 57. Yeah. I think I'll let it run from here, because after this, I believe things will start to change before we head in. The battle concludes. Gilgamesh's unsealing was reminiscent of a flower, scattering away in silence.
文句なし。最高のステージだったわ。
Plus, we get to see Elizabeth off again.
どう？私の勇姿は、その貧相な記憶屋に焼きごてみたいに残ったかしら？
I don't think Gilgamesh would like that, but maybe. Yeah, and it looks horrible. I meet Lancer's sarcasm with a bit of my own. Without looking back at me, Lancer smiles with satisfaction, saying, "
それじゃあ、仕事は完了。私たちの契約もここまでね。疲れたし、汗かいたし、魂はボロボロだし、もう帰って日課のバスをこなして、気が済むまで眠るとするわ。ああ、一応言っておくけど、もうブラッドバスはやめたから。
I'm glad for you." Lancer's body starts to fade away. I couldn't bring myself to ask Lancer what would become of her, because I know she takes the utmost pride in her refusal of any and all sympathy.
アイドルごっこはこれで卒業。次に会うときは本物になっているから楽しみにしていて、コリス。
I will.
人類には私の歌は早すぎるみたいだし、まずは金星あたりで一旗あげて女神みたいなディーバになるわ。
That might have some complications with a certain red saber in the future.
ほら、ヴィーナスなだけに地球のヒットチャートとかオワコンだし、時代はギャラクシーよ、ギャラクシー。まあ、その前にバカは死ななきゃ治らない。本物のアイドルになりたいのなら、私は一から生まれ変わらないと。そんなわけだから、あとは任せたわよ、マスター。ステージがないと星は輝けないんだから。私が活躍する時のためにきっちり黒幕を倒して宇宙を救っておいてよね。
You got it. Time for us to go. Lancer disappears, never looking back once. I saw a portion of her face which was not filled with satisfaction. It was filled with regret and straining to hold back tears. No commentary, Gilgamesh? I'm losing sensation across my entire body. Gilgamesh's seal has been broken. I have no more reason to be here. My body drifts, my mind dims, and the labyrinth grows more distant. But my avatar's still down there. And so, my final quest ends. Through Lancer's help, our three-time enemy, we gained a way to contest BB.
脳波覚醒状態に移行しました。脈拍、心拍、血圧、呼吸、精子、バイタルはすべて安定。変換、安全に終了します。気がつきましたか？
I hear Sakura and immediately look up. I find myself back in the student council room.
サーバント、休眠状態を解除します。お疲れ様でした、ギルガメッシュ。作戦は無事成功です。
封印などあってないようなものだったな。ランサーも思いのほかいい仕事をする。我が原初のくさび、完全に解放されたようだ。
神話連想の封印は解けたのね。 中の様子を把握できたのはギルガメッシュだけだからどんなものか知らないけど、ギルガメッシュの電脳体中心に今までになかったブラックボックスを確認できます。
It's our secret super move.
これが神話霊装でしょう。あとはギルガメッシュの意志次第で量子海底を向上させることができるはずです。いえ、ここで使うのはダメです。種別が違いすぎるので急行車のシステムがダウンしかねません。それに強力なエンジンですので使用には注意してください。通常のサーバントのフレームでは神話霊装の出力に耐えきれないと思います。使用は一度きりと制限してください。
It's a one-time super move.
当然だ。神話に沿う程度で俺の体は砕けぬが、王の素顔はおいそれと見せるものではない。我が慢心を捨てるのは最終決戦のみ。それまでは本気で万有がてら付き合おうではないか。
じゃあ条件成立ね。 BB への対抗策は手に入れた。これで文句はないでしょ、さくら。はい。低い数値ですが皆さんには BB を消去できる可能性が発生しました。私の壁、桜迷宮の核に到着次第最後の壁を撤去します。
It's time. I take a deep breath to calm my mind. Now there are no more walls in our way, no more impassable obstacles to impede us. All that's left to do is head to the central region with Gilgamesh, and this will all be over.
ちょっと待って。その前にたっぷり休憩を取りましょう。それぐらいの余裕はあるでしょ、何、さくら。
What even is time at this point?
ええ、もちろんです。ミス東坂の提案は勉強になります。息を抜くタイミングが絶妙です。そうですね。皆さん疲労値が溜まっていますし、体感時間で一晩ほど休みましょう。今夜は特別に外のロケーションも変えてみます。うまく夜を表現できればいいんですけど。はい。
Just change the
という
skybox.
わけで一時解散ね。各自やり残したことがあるならちゃっちゃと片付けておくこと。それと私たちのやろうとしていることはこの旧校舎の消滅でもあるわ。 NPC たちにも反対意見はあるでしょう。私はそれを無視して進める。横暴なのは自覚済みよ。でもあなたはそういう人じゃないから。仁義、いいえ人道か。そういうのを通したい相手がいるならそっちも済ませておきなさい。たとえ分かり合えなくてもね。
I don't know, I feel like the NPCs, there aren't too many people to actually converse with. Yeah, they exist, but... I'm already in school. What do you mean return to school? Show me the objective. Head to the infirmary. I mean, also, she's right here. Huh? You say the last thing you want is to have some of my bento? And you'll pay handsomely? Yes. Oh, you. In terms of healing, elixirs are more effective and efficient, though. Yeah, but I don't have as many of those.
すごく嬉しいです。
But I'm happy to hear this. Actually, I was hoping this would happen, so I went all out to make this. The Supreme Lunch! I was planning on giving you some regardless if you pleaded me or not. I've been giving out supplies for a long time.
あの
Senpai, please stay safe tomorrow. Get plenty of rest tonight and clear your mind. Oh yeah, I didn't actually end up recording it, but looking through a lot of the dialogue, at least the private dialogue, Sakura refers to me as senpai more often than just my name. Like before, it just used to be name or nickname. Not even nickname, actually, just like last name. And she did it a bit here, you know, in the student council room, in the public, I suppose. But in the more private moments, she goes back to senpai way more frequently in this route. Like, I compared the dialogue to the original playthrough, and it's slight changes. Her tone is slightly different too, and the lines are all slightly different to include senpai. But I didn't end up recording it because it's not a huge change. But there is a change. Let's go meet downstairs in the infirmary. I'll beat you there. Actually, you can probably teleport, so I probably won't. You'll notice I didn't talk to some of the NPCs, so they're still alive. They didn't get eaten by BB. Infirmary! I beat her here. I enter the infirmary. I don't see Sakura. There's no one here. I don't really have any business here, but I sit down in a chair anyway. I'm sure she'll warp down. Or I'll fall asleep in the chair. Maybe I let my fatigue get to me, since this area is safe. As I think to myself that I mustn't fall asleep, I gently doze off. Am I going to absorb the memories of this room? Because there's plenty here. Like I said, the AI in this world exist, but aren't sentient. They're not human, even though they have human forms. They exist, but are nothing. This is important. It will be in the Holy Grail War. I mean, on the test. So please remember it. Another conversation. You say you want us to go outside and play? I appreciate the sentiment, but it's wasted on me. If you're going to invite someone, please invite people from your class. I'm just an AI anyway. Huh? You don't really understand? It's all the same to you since I'm standing right here? You don't understand, Senpai. The others and I have always been nothing. Talking to you now, I'm just like text on the screen, so this won't go over very well, okay? Stop, Senpai! You'll be dealt with a harsh punishment if you deviate from the established route. Your qualifications as a master will get revoked. You don't mind? You'll cross that bridge when you get to it? Just how thoughtless and reckless can you be, Senpai? Anything for virtual waifu. Anything. This can't be happening. Let's go search together, she said. Let's turn nothing into something, she said. Such a warm person is gone. What do you mean, gone? Why did it come to this? The moon cell is too cruel. What should I do? What do I do? How do I save her? What do I do? 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 I don't know. I just don't know. What do I want to do? Traitor. I'm not like you. I'll protect her, no matter the sacrifice. Oh, no. She taught me of the fun to be found in each passing day. I wanted to spend more days with her. That's the one person, at least, that I wanted to break out of this cruel system. That isn't allowed. Why would you give priority to such a meaningless matter? Yes, you forgot, and foisted the memories all on me. Now, only you are back to normal. But that's fine. If it means forgetting these thoughts otherwise, then I don't mind going rogue. I won't be deleted. I won't let even the moon cell delete these thoughts. If she can't be saved so long as the moon cell is around, then I'll become the moon cell. You're abnormal. You're an AI that mustn't exist. You're the moon cell's cancer. Those are the feelings you discarded. Watch closely, me. To help the person one cares for, love would trade away even the world. And I will prove it. You know, I was kind of joking about the memories of the room thing, but apparently it was in fact the case. Feeling as if someone had called me, I wake up. I must be tired from the battles. Looks like I sat down and fell asleep for a few minutes. I leave the infirmary. In a far too fleeting dream, I saw the afterimage of one girl's determination. They are quite literally two sides to the same coin. But BB's the one who'll break the rules and take action. Granted, Sakura was the one who broke the rules in the first place by even creating BB. But now I have an SG to read.
は億劫よな。
You have dialogue. What dialogue?
絶望を前にして名をあがく。誠に貴様は変わらぬな。
Chapter dialogue. That's fine too.
星空の契約をした時のままだ。ここに至って、俺から貴様を正す言葉はない。思うがままに歩むがいい。BB。心臓の神を名乗る愚か者には、きつい急を据えてやらねばな。
Sounds painful.
世を作り人を見出すは人の役割。その在か、あの女には追いきれまい。我らの手でそれを示してやるとしよう。
Alright, anything new in the information matrix? No. But I have an SG. It's not gonna give it to me, is it? The final battle at last. I'll have to read it once I get out of the room. BB is about to seize control of the moon cell and unleash humanity's ego. And our seemingly short-lived yet drawn-out game of hide-and-seek with her is soon about to end.
そして、俺と貴様の契約もな。覚えているか？貴様に待つ最後の運命。
My inevitable death? Yeah, it's there. I know. To the student council, for the masters left behind here in the far side of the moon, the goal is to defeat BB. However, for Nebulous Scholar, there's one last hurdle that will have to be surmounted.
そうだ。本来眠りに落ちたまま目覚めないはずだったマスターがいた。その者は作られた予選を幾度となく繰り返していた。たまには違和感に気づき、世界が作り物であることに気づいただろう。その度にその者は黒い泥に飲まれ意識を失い、再び作られた予選の中で安寧を過ごしていた。だが何度目かの気づきの時、その者は世界の構築者が夢にも思わなかった暴挙に出た。暗い泥に飲まれることを嫌い、虚数の海に身を投げたのだ。おそらく長い繰り返しの末、無意識によどみが溜まっていたのだろう。この世界を容認してはならないと。
Yeah, stagnation sucks.
苔の一年というやつよな。その者は命を捨ててまで世界の構築者に逆らったのだ。これこそが BB の最大の過ちだろう。その者は BB の手からこぼれ、虚数の海で消える運命になった。だが
Yeah. However, I didn't disappear. Within an abyss of death, I heard this servant's voice and offered him everything I had. My 3 command seals, Master's proof of life. By using them up, Nebulous Scholar narrowly escaped death. Or more precisely, I temporarily escaped death.
そうだ。燃やした霊樹は決して戻らず、俺は月の表側には存在しない。この事件を解決したところで、貴様には確かな未来はない。むしろ解決してはならない。聖杯戦争に帰還したところで、貴様には霊樹はなく、サーバントもいない。ただ敗者として殺されるだけだろうよ。貴様は死ぬために戦うようなもの。この問いは一度しかせんぞ。それでも貴様は月の表を目指すのか。
Yes. Gilgamesh stares at me silently. These are the eyes of the king who witnesses all impartially, with neither scorn nor pity. Oh man, when he looks at me like that, I can't bluff or lie. I can't come up with a solid reason. I have nothing to say that will convince him. So I say... I forgot about these. No need to worry, my man. I never expected you to ask that, Gil. All I can answer with is my typical bluff.
そうか。確かに王にあるまじき確認だった。
That's absolutely right. I'm fine, no need for concern. Even if my contract with you ends, even if I lose everything, once I get back to the near side, I'm sure I'll get by somehow.
根拠のない自信も、その域に達すれば一つの武器だな。俺の慢心なぞ可愛いものだ。
Well, I'm glad I can impress.
自分は必ず勝ち残る。その思い上がりこそ人間の証明だ。約束された敗北を飲み込み、ひたすら死を遠ざける人間の本質よ。
As he talks about how vile all that is, he laughs. To be anything else would be lying to oneself. And in saying this, he gives affirmation to the way countless people live their lives. That's absolutely right. I'm not particularly special, and what will happen isn't so special. It's natural to fight for the sake of one's death. Human beings are constantly deferring their doom to another day.
始まりは退屈だったが、こたびの召喚は俺の想像を超えるものとなった。貴様がどこで力尽きるのか、それのみを楽しみにしていたことが嘘のようだ。ことここに至り、もはや茶番とは言うまい。神に挑むは人の究極。その命は俺のマスターにふさわしい。思うままに戦え。その結末、その終わりをもって俺への報酬とするがよい。
I answer, you got it, and go to rest. Substituting his arrogant voice for a lullaby, I lay down in bed and close my eyes. Sleep comes to me swiftly. This will be my final slice of tranquility. An unavoidable battle awaits me once I wake up. Nighty-night, Gil. I wake up. It's still early. I don't think I slept for even an hour. I may just be antsy before a big battle. Maybe I'll go for a walk until I settle down. Oh! Wait, this is new. This is very new. Oh, that is a picture for sure. I look around the school building at night. Peeking inside the student council room, I see Rin and Ronnie sleeping in their chairs. I lay blankets over them and leave the student council room. Where did I get the blankets from? I guess it doesn't really matter. Maybe in the closet? The commissary is closed. I guess Kotomine is in sleep mode. The door to the infirmary doesn't exist. Suddenly, something white slips into view. A cherry blossom leaf flutters through the window. The breeze must be pretty nice at night. I mean, it's an artificial night, but yeah. I'll go take a walk through the schoolyard. Is Sakura gonna be out there? Yeah, look at those pixels. I like how it gets less detailed the further out it gets. I enter the schoolyard. The breeze against my cheeks feels pleasant. Wind in the Seraph is a recreation of wind on Earth. A digital wind formed of numerical values, indistinguishable from the real thing. Can it be called real? Or should it be called something virtual that's better than the real thing? It's a philosophical question. You are out here. Hi. How you doing? You feeling good?
どうしたんですかこんな時間に。皆さん、明日に備えて眠っているのに。
Couldn't sleep. I hadn't noticed Sakura was here. Is she real or fake? A human or an AI? The classification depends on the observer. To said person, everything they see before them is real. There's no real or fake in regard to their emotions.
そっか。緊張して眠れないんですよね。 すみません。私、まだそういう心の機微がわからなくて。いえ、まだじゃなくて、最後までわからないですね。
That's not true. I think Sakura sells herself short. I want her to be more confident and proud of her abilities. Even if she's an AI. Because she's an AI. If there are things only humans can do, then I expect that there are things only AI can do.
そうでしょうか。確かに演算速度とか感情抑制とか仮想領域での自由性は高いですけど。いえ、私の話はいいんです。それより先輩の話を聞かせてくれますか？
What do you want to hear? About me? There's not much to say.
何でもいいんです。私、先輩の話してくれる何でもない話が大好きですから。
Is that so? Since Sakura asked, I guess I have to. I talk about what I felt each day since I came to the far side. About the old-fashioned feeling of the school building and its calm ambience. About the frightening atmosphere of the labyrinth and its gorgeous sights. I talk about what makes Gilgamesh, whom I depend on, so great. And terrible. About my impressions of the student council that Leo formed. I talked about the atmosphere of the student council room Rin, Rani, and Sakura work together in. Then I share my reactions to BB's bizarre channel, and of my many experiences throughout the Seraph. As I speak, I surprisingly don't run out of topics to discuss. That's indicative of just how much time I spent here. Yeah, we're at like almost 80 hours, I think. Like my save files, at least.
先輩はやっぱり先輩なんですね。こんなところにいていい人じゃなかったんです。先輩には帰るべき本当の場所があるんですよ。
Sakura speaks calmly. A place I must return to. I guess she's referring to the near side's Holy Grail War?
いえ、もっとあなたにふさわしい穏やかでけれど厳しい戦いの世界です。忘れないでくださいね。本当の居場所を。その力は誰の支えになるものなのかを。
Ah, you mean my barely living body stuck in cryo? Yeah, I guess that's a thing. The stars twinkle. The sea undulates. She sways in the wind of the nighttime schoolyard like a measly flower.
ちょっと話しすぎましたね。そろそろ眠っておかないと明日に差し支えますよ。
I nod in affirmation. This night may be peaceful, but in a few hours, we'll be back to battle as usual. I'd like to stay longer, but I need to get back and rest.
先輩、
What is it?
最後に聞かせてくれますか？あなたが戦うのは何のためなんですか？
Well, for us and for Sakura. I made up my mind long ago. I'm fighting for myself. Those around me are so precious. I can't, won't go down so easily. If I was the only person that mattered to me, I wouldn't have made it this far.
その中には私も含まれているんですね。その必要はないって言ったのに。
But it is necessary. I hesitate a bit. I hesitate, but come right out and say it. It's not that I'm including Sakura. Sakura is the person I want to protect the most. On the second day that I only faintly recall, Sakura disappeared. Sakura suffered to help us. She kept it secret, enduring it all alone. To me, Sakura isn't a health management AI. She's an irreplaceable ally and a friend worthy of respect. That's why I swore, I'll protect you. Despite saying she has no need for love, she's kindly showed concern for all of us this entire time. Showered works too.
すみません。夜風が目に入ったみたいで。意味不明ですね、私。
Yes, you are.
ありがとうございます。そう言っていただけると、私も協力に力が入ります。呼び止めてごめんなさいでした。おやすみなさい、先輩。明日、また生徒会室で。
I'll see you there. I nod, then go through the entrance, leaving Sakura in the schoolyard. I head up to my room on the second floor. I've surprisingly calmed down a lot. Oh, everything I just said to Sakura are things I wanted to tell her. Now I really have no unfinished business left. I'll go back to my room and prepare for the final battle. I'm sure I'll sleep like a baby tonight. Finally got all that off my chest, huh? Good. It's as it should be. Sleeping. Wind is waking. Oh, Sakura still has things to say. Oh, why are you crying though?
こんなに辛いのなら、いっそ消えてしまえばよかった。
What are you talking about?
でも、AI は自分では消えられない。私たちには自殺は許されない。記録するために生み出された私たちに自己消去の機能はないんです。だから、BB と戦えば誰も生き残れない。だって先輩たちは勝利する。BB が相手でもあの人たちは負けない。だから消えてしまう。みんなここから出ればみんな死んでしまう。
What do you mean?
それが正しいあり方だから。ムーンセル側の生命として矛盾のない結論です。でもどうか許してください。神様がこの世界にもいるのなら、私の独断を、私の心を見逃してください。
This is such a wild concept of an AI of a foreign computer system. Because the moon cell isn't, natural to Earth. It is an alien computer. Praying to God. Any God. Every God. To grant her wish.
愛が何なのか、捨ててしまった私にはわかりません。いえ、理解なんて許されない。私は自分であのメモリーを捨てました。報われる権利はありません。論理的にも間違っています。でも、それでいい。理解できないままでも、報われないままでもいい。それでも私は、ムーンセルから離反することになっても、大切なあの人を。そっか。この気持ちなんだ。
That's right.
BB、あなたも、この結論に達したのね。何を犠牲にしても守るんだって。 今ならわかる。いえ、ようやくわかった。一番罪深かった私にも、やっと。私が、守る。最後に何が待っていようと、この私が砕けても、あの人を、あるべき場所に送り届けるんだ。
So now Sakura and BB are on the same page. Ooh. How's that gonna turn out? We're already up and about? I do have an SG to read. My room is not decorated in the slightest. I did not do any of the Taiga quests this time around, and it looks so barren. But I didn't want to spend extra time on cosmetics. I did it once already, so it's fine. This room is in the worst shape it's been. I leave my room. It was only a temporary room, but I got used to it. This is the end. Before heading to the labyrinth, let's go greet everyone in the student council room. But first, I have an SG to read. BB! Oh, it's not even like a vicious smile anymore. It's just sad. Is this BB or is this Sakura at this point? I mean, I guess there's no real difference, huh? Inversion of love and hate. BB's third SG. When deep love turns from a certain trigger into hatred. While BB chose this path of destruction to save Nebulous Scholar, she had this dangerous aspect since the beginning. Both Kohai attribute and confining desire came from this SG. As there's no point in hiding it anymore, let it be said, to a strong S like BB, there are times when affection is equal to mischief. Oh, she is very mischievous. She wants to harass them as much as she loves them. She wants the one she loves to always pay attention to her. Such desires, deep within BB, are this SG's true nature. On a side note, the BB channel she broadcasts so much was her own brand of intense love call, but as they'd go totally unrecognized, she would end up sulking alone after ending the program. Oh, now I feel bad about, like, wanting to tune out of it. She just wants the attention. She's like, please watch, please talk to me. I know I'm busy and I know you're busy, but, like, interact. That's all I want. And then it's over and she's like, now I have to go back to work.
85、56、87です。魚先輩の熱い姿勢を感じちゃいます。
I mean, those are some pretty good numbers.
完全無欠の BB ちゃんに弱点なんてありません。あるとしたら、それはあなたです、先輩。
Damn it, that's cute.
目、瞳、愛。睨んだり、絶望したり、見つめたり。人間ってほんと、面白いですよね。ぶっちゃけ何も求めません。だからぜひ、隅っこでおとなしくしていてください。見たいですか？知りたいですか？もちろん教えてあげません。え？見えてる？
I mean, yes and no. The skirt's very short, but I believe it's a leotard and not actually underwear. So, disappointing? I don't know. The fact that it's no longer a mischievous smile when everything's cleared up. Oh man, BB. And then I'm still missing one for Kiara. That'll show up at some point, I'm sure. Back to student council room. Look at these people who aren't dead. It's amazing. I left them alive. Well, a whole bunch of them are just randomly vanishing, I guess. Like, these two are just gone now. I never spoke to them and they're just gone. You I know disintegrate if I talk to you. And you were the first victim. But they're fine. They're fine. There's not much to say about the mood throughout the student council room. Although everyone is absorbed in their work, the mood is dignified and clear. Basically, it's the same morning scene it's always been.
あら、おはよう。一晩眠ってすっきりした？
Totally.
おはようございます。朝食でしたらすぐに準備しますが。
Please and thank you.
でしたら、その後はお茶にしますね。皆さん、朝食の後はお茶派ですか？それともコーヒー派？
I'll take one of each. I find myself grinning. Even though, or rather, because it's our last morning, the girls are making good use of the day. In a show of my heartfelt respect, I also partake in a meal. Last mission.
私からは特にありません。かっこいいことを思いつかなくて。ダメですね、私。口にできるのは事務的なことばかりで。あ、でもまだチャンスはありました。中枢にある壁を壊すとき、ここから通信をしますから。
I look forward to it.
それまでもうちょっとタイムです。どうぞゆっくりしていってください。
Let's get to the labyrinth then. Perhaps one last save before we get in there. Alright. I didn't need to grind out money, so I actually haven't entered this floor yet. I just have a lot of money. There's the wall. I'm slightly surprised that they didn't recolor the hair to match the platinum she's got going now. But I guess they didn't want to make, like, two models. Granted, they kind of did with Sakura anyway, because she has her regular hair, and then it slowly silvers out when you give her the old school uniform. And there it is. I stand before the final wall. Beyond this is the moon cell's core. That's where BB awaits us, where we'll finish our fight. From an observation installation, the core transformed into a management installation. No longer a god's brain, but a devil's brain. Up ahead is a present that has yet to occur. If we defeat BB and return to the moon cell to normal, the future outside will become one where humanity's destruction will be postponed rather than decided. But if BB defeats us, then it's all over. All the elements of the far side of the moon that could hope to stop BB will be extinguished. That instant will confirm a future where in 7 days, humanity will fall to ruin. It will then become immutable truth. So, let's have one last check. The reason why I'm here and heading into these depths is for Sakura's sake.